Welcome to our tutorial on the Gripet Explorer. In this video, we walk through the essential features of the Explorer, covering how search, favorites, and various menu options work, so you can quickly organize and access tools and resources. Let's get started. The Explorer essentially works just like the familiar File Explorer in Windows or Finder on Mac OS. The content of the Explorer updates automatically based on which toolbar module you select. For example, clicking Objects shows you the relevant resource under the module. In this case, all Salesforce objects visible to you, grouped by their type like custom objects, feeds, and so forth under separate folders. Here, you find the name and description of the selected module on the top and the search button, which we will get to that later. In the Explorer, you'll see three types of entries: sections, folders, resource items. Sections are like partitions or root-level containers that group similar items. Think of folders like standard folders that can contain subfolders or items. Items or resource items are the entries you can select. When you click an item, its content appears in the content viewer on the right, under a tab corresponding to the related toolbar module. Here you can see the location of the selected item. You can open or select multiple resource items concurrently, one item per toolbar module. This is very useful when working on multiple tasks, as you can simply switch between tabs. Additionally, Gripet remembers the open items, so if you close and reopen the application, your last selected items will be restored. Each entry can expand or collapse, helping you keep your workspace tidy. Sections, folders, and items can also have optional menu options, which we will cover shortly. Need to locate something quickly? Use the search feature by clicking the search button in the top right corner of the Explorer. Search function is very useful in some toolbar modules, like objects that may have hundreds or thousands of items. Just type at least 3 characters, and the Explorer filters items that match your keyword. Partial matches are included too. For example, let's say you are looking for opportunity object. As you see, the matching resource items are highlighted, making it easy to spot exactly what you need. If you frequently access certain items, you can mark them as favorites by clicking on Favorite icon here. When you do, a favorites folder is automatically created under the relevant section containing those starred items. This makes it much quicker to find your most used resources without digging through multiple folders. Some entries display 3 vertical dots on the far right, indicating there is a menu with actions. Depending on the entry's configuration, you might see different options. For example, here for Objects section, the only available option is Refresh, where it recalculates all visible objects to you. Let's try another one. Here we have 2 options for Deletes section: New Folder and New Item. New Folder creates a subfolder under a section or folder. For example, I am creating a folder for all mass delete statements of the marketing objects. Let's try to create new item under this folder. In this pop-up window, you can define the label type, which in this case is delete option, and description. There could be other attributes, depends on the type of the resource. Or on this one, which is an attribute item, you have more options. Change value to set the value of the attribute resource. Rename changes the label of the section, folder, or item if it is allowed. Delete, remove a folder or item you no longer need. But there is an exception. Sections and system critical folders and items installed by Gripet cannot be deleted. Copies an item, useful if you want to base a new item on an existing one or move it to another folder. The copied item remains in the Gripet clipboard until you paste it elsewhere. If you do not paste it, it will be cleared from the clipboard after about 30 seconds. And paste, duplicate the copied item in the current location. These options help you tailor the Explorer's structure to fit your specific workflow. That covers the essentials of the Gripet Explorer. You've seen how sections, folders, and items work, how to search, use context menus, including the refresh option, and make favorites. With these options, you can keep your workspace organized and find what you need fast. Thank you for watching and happy exploring.